Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because I'm going to be reviewing and doing an eye tutorial on the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade collection. I am so excited to be reviewing this collection and showing you guys how I created this eye look right here. So we're gonna hop right into this collection. So I went ahead and purchased this on June 19th. That is when it launched on Dominique Cosmetics website. They sold this palette, I wanna say for $42 or $45. I will have the exact price listed down below in my description box so you guys can go ahead and know the information. And then you could also purchase the lip glosses individually. I want to say they were between $16 and $20, but like always, I will also have that information listed down below in the description box. And they also sold this collection as a bundle. So for the people that wanted to purchase both the palette and the glosses, you could go ahead and do that for $98, which at first, when I first saw $98, I was kind of like, but then I thought about it and it actually made sense. I mean, you're getting a 10 eyeshadow palette and then you're getting 4 glosses. I think it makes complete sense. So I honestly, as soon as I kind of digested that for a minute, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get the whole collection because I am a very big fan of Dominique Cosmetics. I know that they just started, but from how they've started their brand and their shipping, their customer service, and of course, most importantly, the formula of their first palette, I was just completely blown away, and I knew that as soon as they launched more stuff, I would definitely be picking it up. So when you open it, it looks like this, which I am just living for. I think this time around, she went ahead and added more of the shimmer colors. I think the first palette only had 4. Let me go ahead and look real quick, because I want to make sure my facts are right. Yeah, so this palette only had 3 shimmers and then the rest were mattes, which I think was very smart to start with. This palette has 4, 5, 6. It has 6 shimmers and then it has 4 very, very, very nice matte colors. So I went ahead and tried to use as much of these colors as I possibly could on my eye makeup today so that you guys could really get a feel for it. And you guys will be seeing me using this eyeshadow palette on my eyes so you guys can really see how they work. But I'm gonna go ahead and briefly talk about the color scheme and my thoughts on it. So I definitely have to say this is one of those palettes that is definitely very colorful, but it's not one of those palettes that's like over color where I feel like people that aren't necessarily very, very into color are going to be too scared about trying. And then people that love color are also going to love, because I feel like sometimes it's hard to develop a color palette that's like in between, where people that are more natural makeup lovers like, and people that are like very, very dramatic, fun colors also like. But I think this was made perfectly. Now, the only thing that I was kind of like about was that I do feel like these 2 colors right here, this one and this one, look very similar. I wish she would have done something a little bit more pinky instead of one of these 2. I feel like this one looks a little bit more pinky right here, but I still feel like it's not the pink that I wish I would have seen. I wish I would have seen something like as bright as this pink. Now we're going to talk about the shimmer colors, since we did briefly discuss those 2 shimmers. So let me tell you, this did not disappoint. Like the Latte palette, the shimmers are absolutely amazing. Like, I can't even tell you enough good things about the shimmer. When you watch me do my eye makeup, you will notice that I used absolutely no Fix Plus on this eye makeup. It is completely just the formula of these shadows. And when they go onto the eyes, they just go on so smooth that you can go in with a flat brush. I like to use my MAC 242 and swipe it, and it gave me the most beautiful, like metallic-y, shimmery consistency, and it went on and it stayed. That's why I think it was so important for me to show you guys how I created this eye look, so that you guys can see it for yourselves and know that the eyeshadows do not come to play. Now, I want to talk about another eyeshadow that was very, very amazing and I was very impressed with, considering how hard it is to develop shades like this. So this color right here, which is this beautiful yellow shade, it's called Mango. It's not like a pure yellow like the one that I have behind me, but it definitely has a little tiny bit of almost like a mustardy look, but it's still very vibrant yellow. So let me tell you, I've tried several yellows the past few months because I've just been really into color. And I do have to say that recently I did try the new Coral Obsessions Huda Beauty palette. I did a like review tutorial on it here on my channel, and I just felt like it was way too powdery. It wasn't giving me that very significant amount of yellowness that I was really truly expecting from it. And out of all the shades on that palette, that's the one palette that I was like, oh my god, this is going to be beautiful. And it just completely didn't fulfill my expectations. So I went ahead and started off this look using this yellow because I was like, first things first, I gotta use the yellow. So I started to use that, and you guys will also see this. And I was so amazed with how beautiful and vibrant it looked. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is literally the yellow that I always crave, the yellow that I expect when I do see a yellow eyeshadow sitting in front of me. And then what really sold me on it was when I was smoking out my lower lash line down here, and I was like, wait, what? Like, I was literally holding my mirror up like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that yellow is so intense. And sometimes on my complexion, I feel like the brighter colors that, you know, look brighter in the pans tend to be like a little bit more muted on me, maybe because I'm a little bit more tan. Then when I see a tutorial on somebody that's super fair skin, it just, everything looks vibrant, I guess because they have lighter skin. So I kind of get like a little disappointed. And then I also used a few other mattes. I used Sweet Tea. I think actually Sweet Tea was the only other matte I used, and that you guys can see it blown up. It looks absolutely beautiful. The good thing about these shadows and the formula that Dominique Cosmetics develops is that they are so extremely buttery and blendable on the eyes. I feel like I do not have to be sitting there blending for hours to really get that nice blend, that nice seamless blend on my eyes immediately. And that's something that I personally love, because there's nothing I hate more than having to sit around extra time, really using my arm muscles, which are already sore from working out, and just be blending and blending. Like, nobody got time for that. Then they also have the matte shade in the color Nude Tea, which I personally feel like these shades are absolutely needed in every palette. I always like to do a like nice clean cut crease type of situation, and I always like to use a color like that Nude Tea, which is kind of like just like a neutral color that you can use to kind of set your lid space or whatever you may be wanting to prepare for the eye. I feel like one of those colors is always needed, and I'm glad that they always include that in this. They also have something similar to that in the Dominique Latte palette, so that is a plus. And then they also have this fun like shimmery color in the shade Peach, which I feel like is perfect for somebody that wants like a more natural look. So I think it's cool because even though the palette is super fun and out there, you can still create very wearable looks because they still have those colors that are just nice and wearable for every day. But I definitely think that this is one of those palettes that you can have so much fun with and create something really outside of the box and not kind of stay in that little like same color routine. I'm gonna go ahead and insert my mini eye tutorial right here so you guys can go ahead and watch it and learn how I created this eye look on my face. So we're starting off with the shade Mango, and this is the yellow shade that I spoke about earlier, which was very vibrant. And as you can see, do you see how beautiful and really true yellow that is? And then we're gonna move on to the next shade, which is the shade Sweet Tea. And we're just gonna be putting that directly on the crease, and this is gonna help really blow out the look. And you can see how beautiful both colors blend in together, which is definitely key, and we don't have to use that much blending for it to really look amazing. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the crease. The reason I do this is so that there is separation between the crease colors and the colors that we're gonna be placing on the lid. It also helps the colors on the lid be more vibrant. And not only that, it makes them just last forever. So we're going to be taking the shade Strawberry, and we are just going to be placing that on our outer edge. And as you can see, it looks extremely vibrant, no MAC Fix Plus whatsoever. Then we're taking the shade Cucumber, which is more of like a mint shade. Absolutely beautiful. They look nice, wet, and metallic-y, even though there's no water used to apply it. So it looks absolutely stunning. And we're just using a MAC 242 brush to blend them together. Then we're going to be taking the shade that we used on the crease, and we're just going to be using that shade to finish off and tie the look together on the outer edge. And you can see how beautiful it blends in with the shade Mango. Like, absolutely stunning type of situation here. And even though the shade Mango was kind of diffused into the crease shade, you can still see that even with that, it pops. And we're just dragging that same yellow shade Mango down below, and do you see how vibrant that looks? It's absolutely stunning. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the lip glosses, which I am actually really excited about. They look like this. They're so absolutely beautiful. But I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know that on the lips right now, I am wearing Wet n Wild Nudist Peach. So I felt like this would be the perfect color because I feel like it would go on really nicely with these. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the first color, which is called Strawberry Lemonade. And it looks like this. It is definitely a more vibrant pink. I almost feel like this is definitely so true to like strawberry lemonade. Like this is like pink lemonade vibes when I think of my childhood when I used to drink lots of pink lemonade in the summer and eat crabs. Like this is what I think of. And apparently I think these smell like lemonade. So I'm gonna go ahead and test that out. But I think the packaging is super cute as well. I like how it has the pink cap, and then this just looks super fun and cool. And then it has the Dominique Cosmetics logo, and then it says lemonade. So let me go ahead and swatch this. I did hear that these are a little bit more sheer, which to me makes complete sense because I feel like glosses tend to be more on the sheer side. Sometimes they can be super pigmented, like Anastasia Beverly Hills glosses. Oh my God. It smells so good. It smells like lemonade cotton candy type of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the first swatch. So it has like a little bit of a tint of pink. It's nothing strong at all. It's very, very subtle, but I think it's super pretty and it looks super like summery. Like it's a summer type of gloss. It definitely like went on very glossy, but it also went on very smooth on the hand. The next one is called Peach Tea, which this one also looks very beautiful. This one is definitely more of like a lighter pink. It's not as bright highlightery like this one. I feel like it's more neutral, more like nudie. So let's go ahead and put this one to the test. You can kind of see the difference a little bit. It's nothing too extreme, but I do feel like this one is more of like a lighter pink. This one's definitely brighter. And like I mentioned, this one is Peach Tea. And then the next one is the lightest pink of them all. This one is called Pink Lemonade, which I feel like this one to me looks more like pink lemonade. I think maybe this one should have been strawberry lemonade, but I don't know. That's just color-wise that I'm saying that. And this one matches the top of the lipstick. Oh, I love the smell of this. It just smells so summery and fun. Okay, so that one kind of got a little bit messed up, but that one is definitely the lightest one out of the three of them. As you can see, I still don't know which one I'm going to use on my lips. I think I may use Strawberry Lemonade, the first one, because I feel like my lip is like a pink, like a nudie pink, and I feel like the second one is a little too like neutral. And this one is the one that I'm most excited about because I like colors like this, and also because I feel like this color will definitely go with any lipstick. Like favorite for like everyday, like all the time use. It's definitely like a more basic color compared to the other ones, but you know what I mean. We all have that one like color scheme that we follow, especially for our lips. So let's go ahead and test this one. Looks like that. It's still very light, but you can see the subtle difference between all four shades and how they're kind of unique in their own way with that very subtle tint. This one is called Sweet Tea. So it is the most like brownie one out of all of them, because they're all very bright and pink, and it's definitely the more like different one out of. So the one I'm going to be putting on my lips today is Strawberry Lemonade, the first one that we swatched and spoke about. So I'm not the biggest fan of this wand. I feel like it's kind of like too bulky, and I feel like it's like too stiff. It doesn't go like at an angle to like really precisely help you get in there and like apply on your lips, and I feel like it would break easily. Okay, so this is the lip gloss on, and as you can see, it definitely gives it that nice glossy finish. I do feel like it's not sticky, which is good. I hate when a like gloss is like too sticky and it feels unbearable. I like when it has like that nice kind of like hydrating, creamy, a little bit of gloss in their consistency, because I feel like it's able to really like sit on the lips nicely throughout the entire day. So It does feel really good. I feel like out of these other colors though, the color that I can't see me using that much is this one right here. This one is the color Pink Lemonade. Yes, Pink Lemonade. It's like the most like neutral, like nude looking pink. I feel like this color on me, it's going to look weird. Like I feel like unless I was wearing like a super like bright pink or like something that's a little bit darker that can kind of neutralize this when it goes on top, I think it'll look okay. But I feel like for my complexion and deeper, because it kind of is more of like that super nude, like very muted pink, it's gonna look kind of crazy. The other two, I think these are beautiful. I can definitely see me using both of these all the time. I think that these are just fantastic. So this one is Sweet Tea, and then this one right here is Peach Tea. So the tea ones are the ones that I feel like a lot of people will be purchasing, because I feel like these are super wearable, very comfortable looking colors. And I also really love the fact that they have a really nice scent, because there's nothing I hate more than a gloss or a lipstick that just smells disgusting. Okay, so now that I went ahead and spoke about the glosses, I'm ready to give you guys my final thoughts. I have to say, I think the palette is absolutely worth the buy, especially if you're looking for a very summer fun palette. If you're looking for something to kind of spread your wings with in the makeup world, and you kind of want to do something that is a little bit out of your comfort zone but nothing too extreme, I think you will like this, because like I mentioned in the beginning, I feel like these are all colors that we can all play with, whether you are a natural makeup wearer or whether you are somebody that really loves color. I feel like it has a really good like dimension in here, and it has like wearable colors, but it still has like those little pops of fun where you can definitely spread your wings and fly. Those are all my thoughts on this collection. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching my review and eye tutorial, and if you guys have purchased this collection or the palette or the glosses, then let me know what you are thinking of it. I hope that you guys are loving it as well. I do have to actually quickly say, I almost forgot to mention this, the palette is currently sold out on Dominique's website. They will be restocking it really soon, so if you're unable to get your hands on it right this second, don't worry, it's going to be available as soon as it does become available. I will have it in my description box, the date and everything, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. So this being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching reviews and tutorials on eye palette. If you guys have any other recommendations on palettes you want me to do an eyeshadow tutorial on, then please go ahead and let me know so I can go ahead and do that for you guys. And if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love for you to become a member of our family here on YouTube, because I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video, because I wouldn't want you guys to be the last ones to watch my videos, because I always hook you guys up with the best reviews. So just keep that in mind. And that being said, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye, guys.